ladies and gentlemen, as faculty marshal, it is my distinct privilege to declare the 9th graduation ceremony of Carnegie Mellon University, Africa, as authorized by the Board of Trustees, to commence this 27th day of May 2022. Our Mistress of Ceremonies this morning is Miss Gbemi Disu, Executive Director of CMU-Africa.
Good morning, distinguished guests. Thank you to our faculty marshal. I am Gbemi Disu, and I am honored to serve as your Mistress of Ceremony today to celebrate our CMU graduates for the class of 2022. The class of 2021. And the class of 2020. I would like to acknowledge our distinguished guests in the audience, friends and family who are joining us both live here today, as well as via live stream online. To continue our ceremony, please stand up, please stay standing as we sing our Rwandan and United States national anthems.
Kwandansisa gihugu cyacu wuje imisozi ibiyaga n'ibirunga ngo byiduhetse ngahuranisha reka tukurate tukuvuge bigwi wowe utubumbiye hamwe twese abanyarwanda uko watubyaye berwa sugira singizwa iteka uranima namurage mwiza ibyo tugukesha ntibishyekerwa umuco dusangiye uraturanga ururimi rwacu rukaduhuza ubwenge umutima amaboko yacu n'ibigukungahaze bikwiye no gutera imbere ubutitsa abakurambere b'intwari bitanze batizigama baraguhanga uva mu bukombe utsinda ubukoroni intampatsi ibihugu byayogoje Afrika yose none uraganje mu bwigenge tugukomeye uko turi twese komeza imihigo Rwanda dukunda duhagurukiye kukwitangira w'amahoro asabe mu bagutuye wishyire wizane muri byose urangwe n'ishyaka utera imbere uhamye umubano n'amahanga yose maze ijabo ryawe riguhisha
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Please all be seated. Today is a momentous occasion, both in the lives of these graduates and in the life of this institution. Please join me in a moment of celebration of the diversity of our community as we welcome the country flag parade.
Hello, good morning. My name is Barakat from Eritrea. In my language, we say, Marhaba, Ngwabzub Sahan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nsia Suma. I'm from Tanzania, and in our language, we say habari za asubuhi.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Innocent Koki. I'm from Zimbabwe. And when we greet people, we say, Makadi, Makasimba here, Salibonani.
Good morning. My name is Michael Sambu. I'm from Ghana. And in my language, we say Akwaba.
Hello everyone, my name is Marceline Tanui from Kenya, and in our language we say Jambo.
Hello, I'm Ejid Kamzinzi and I'm from Rwanda. In Kinyarwanda we say Muraho.
Hello, my name is Louis Katapa. I'm from Benin. In my language, we say Mikwabo.
Hello, my name is Mohamed Ibrahim Bangura. I am from Sierra Leone. In my language, you say Unakushe and Kabo.
Hello, my name is Yona Biarugaba. I'm from Uganda, and in Uganda we say Murimutia.
Hello, I am Percy Chikudi and I'm from Nigeria. In my language, you say Aloani.
Hi everyone, I am Boris Lamy from Cameroon, and when we greet people in our language, we say Mshatsi Widom.
I'm Mahlet Hadush from Ethiopia. When we greet, Nkoan Tahan Metzakum.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Abdurrahman Mohammed. I'm representing Somalia, and I'm going to greet you with a good morning greetings. Subahwan accent.
Another round of applause for all our fantastic girls. In this graduating class, we had 16 African countries represented, but join me in acknowledging Burundi, the Gambia, and Lesotho that were part of this graduating class but were unable to be with us today. Next, I'd like to introduce our first speaker who will give the opening remarks. Dr. Alan Robinson is the Director of Carnegie Mellon University Africa and College of Engineering Associate Dean for International Programs in Africa. He's also the Raymond Lane Distinguished University Professor of Mechanical Engineering and Engineering and Public Policy, the Director of EPA-funded Center for Air, Climate, and Energy Solutions, and a founding member of the Center for Atmospheric Particle Studies. Dr. Robinson's teaching and research examines technical and policy issues related to the impact of emissions from energy systems on air quality, climate, and public health. Dr. Robinson received his PhD from the University of California in Berkeley in mechanical engineering in 1996 and his BS in civil engineering from Stanford. He has received numerous awards, and he was named a Fellow of the American Geophysical Union in 2021. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Alan Robinson.
Thank you, Gbemi. Thank you, Gbemi. Graduating classes, of 2022, 2021, 2020. Honorable Minister, members of the Diplomatic Corps, family and friends, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. So good morning and welcome. It's an exciting day. I love graduations. It's about the future and looking at the future leaders, global leaders, looking out on the audience. I'm delighted to be here for this important occasion and pleased that each of you are here to join us as we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. First, I would like to specifically congratulate all of the students who are graduating today. They really are an exceptional group of individuals. Not only have they completed an incredibly rigorous curriculum of technical, leadership, and other types of courses, they've done that in unprecedented times with COVID-19. They've shown incredible resilience, ability to persevere, creativity, and so congratulations. Let's hear it for the 3 graduating classes. However, all the graduates wouldn't be here without all the people behind them who've provided so much support. And I'd first want to acknowledge all the family and friends who love you so much and have really made it possible. And so I'd love all the graduates to stand up for a minute here and thank all the family and friends that have played such a key role in your success. So let's give a big shout out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there are many other people to thank as well, and I'll just acknowledge some folks. So certainly on behalf of Carnegie Mellon University Africa, we'd really like to thank the government of Rwanda for our 10+ year strategic partnership, so thank you. We truly appreciate Honorable Minister Valentine Uwamariya for gracing our graduation ceremony with her presence. Thank you, Minister. We are so grateful to the MasterCard Foundation, through whom we are graduating over 70 scholars from these 3 cohorts this time. We acknowledge the presence of the members of the Diplomatic Corps and appreciate your support at this graduation ceremony. As you saw from the parade of flags, we have a really diverse set of students from many countries, 16 different countries here at CMU-Africa, many from sub-Saharan Africa. And we're certainly striving to be even more Pan-African, and we're looking to increase our enrollment for students across the continent, especially in North Africa. So we're excited about that as we build our impact. And now it's my distinct pleasure to introduce the platform party. So first, let me introduce the senior officials and leadership from Carnegie Mellon University, Pittsburgh. I'll ask the members to stand and remain standing until all the names are called. So first, Dr. William Sanders, the Strecker Dean of the College of Engineering. Dr. Shelley Anna, Professor and Associate Dean for Faculty and Graduate Affairs and Strategic Initiatives. Dr. Sean Blanton, Associate Department Head for Research and Professor of Electrical and Computer Engineering. And Dr. Elaine Allen, Associate Dean for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, College of Engineering, and Distinguished Service Professor, Engineering and Public Policy. Thank you all. Please take your seats. Next, I'll introduce members from the CMU-Africa team who are up on the platform. So there's several administrative and academic leaders here, and I'll ask each of these colleagues to stand and remain standing until all the names are called. First, Ms. Gbemi Disu, our Executive Director. Dr. Martin Saint, the Director of Academic Affairs. And Dr. Yvette Undu-Murph, Director of Enrollment Management, Student Success, and Marketing and Communications. So next I'm going to introduce the faculty. The faculty are up on stage. They come to work every day with passion and dedication to teach subjects ranging from artificial intelligence to English communication skills. And I'm just so amazed with their commitment to success for all our students. So let's give a hand as we call out the faculty. And please stand. Dr. David Vernon. There we go. Nice. He's blushing up here, everybody. Dr. Ahmed Biabani. Dr. Era Umahoza. Dr. Gemma Dibwile. Dr. George Okeo. Dr. Emmanuel Dashimie. Dr. Moise Bosoji. Dr. Edith Luhanga. Ms. Kathy Lockenauer. Ms. Luciana Kelly. Dr. Edwin Magomi. And Dr. Karine Mukamakuza. Let's give it up one more time for the faculty. So there's, oh, did I forget Hassan? How can I forget Hassan? Dr. Hassan Gay, there we go! All right. So there's still one more group of people from up. You may all be seated. Thank you. And there's, great, one more hand for the faculty. So there's one more critical group of people at CMU-Africa that I want to acknowledge, and it's all the staff. So if the staff could please stand. So the staff also come every day, and they contribute so much from advising, organizing this, practicums, leading student groups. It's just such an amazing job that all the staff do. So thank you, thank you, thank you for all your incredible contributions. Let's give it one more time for the staff. All these individuals, the faculty, staff, come in together, dedicated, and work together as a team to advance our community of CMU-Africa. So there are a few other members up here on the platform, and they'll be introduced as we get to various phases of the ceremony. But I'm going to transition to the next phase, and I'm going to introduce our next speaker, which is Dr. William Sanders. Dr. William Sanders is the Strecker Dean of the College of Engineering at Carnegie Mellon University. He joined the college in 2020, but has a long history of collaboration with Carnegie Mellon. He's actually a world expert in cybersecurity, especially with the application to the power system. So he really knows what we do here at Carnegie Mellon Africa so well. Before coming to Carnegie Mellon, he spent 25 years at the University of Illinois in various faculty and leadership roles. Bill, please join me at the podium.
Good morning, everyone. So graduates, are you ready for this? You ready to graduate? Come on, you can, yes? I hope so. Okay. So good morning and congratulations to all of you from the classes of 2020, 2021, and 2022 being honored at this graduation ceremony. I also want to welcome your parents, your friends, and your loved ones who are here to support this important moment in your lives. Let's have another round of applause for the parents and friends. As means of introduction, I want to send congratulations to all of you from our provost, Professor Jim Garrett, who had to change his travel plans at the last moment to Rwanda. Professor Garrett has been to Kigali and Rwanda many times, and I know he's disappointed to miss this celebration. So my commentary today is delivered on behalf of both the provost and myself. Let me begin by acknowledging the importance of our partnership with the government of Rwanda and our appreciation for their ongoing support. Thank you, Minister. I join Alan in welcoming our distinguished guests and the Minister. We are also grateful for your attendance at this celebration to support our students. Also, I want to take this opportunity to thank the Director of CMU-Africa, Professor Alan Robinson, along with the esteemed faculty and staff here at CMU-Africa for their outstanding leadership and service to the university. Thank you, Alan. And so I believe that what begins here will change the world. We all regularly encounter things around us that need to change. Some possibilities fueled our desire to make the world different, ideally better than we found it. While change at some times can seem daunting or impossible, we sometimes dare to ask, can one individual or a small group of individuals make a difference? And in our bravest moments, we ask, could that one individual be me? I'm reminded of a story of an individual who asked that very same question in the world of running. Roger Bannister of Oxford, England, changed the world's expectations the morning of May 6, 1954, when he became the first person to run a mile in under 4 minutes. In 1954, that goal was considered elusive and seemingly unattainable. Doctors at the time warned runners that such an attempt could cause the human heart to explode. Within the next year, after Bannister's run, 10 more people ran a mile in 4 minutes because they saw someone else do it. The current mile record is held at an unbelievable time of 3 minutes and 43 seconds. This story connects the power of seeing what is possible. As engineers, possibility fuels our desire to make the world different, ideally better than we found it. So I asked the question a moment ago, whether one individual can make a resounding difference in the world. That answer is a resounding yes. Graduates, can you say yes? That answer is a rounding yes. Graduates, you can change the world. Your education here at Carnegie Mellon has prepared you to champion ideas, overcome barriers, and deliver a positive impact on the world around us. You are equipped to be the agents of change in an exciting transformation on the continent and thereby enhance Africa's prosperity and its rightful place in the world. This moment is about honoring the accomplishments of our graduates who have achieved so much during the challenging times of the pandemic. You, no doubt, have had to learn about resilience more than either you, we, or any of us had planned. But learning how to be nimble and adapt your plans will serve you throughout your career. Think back to the first day you arrived at CMU-Africa and take a moment to reflect on the great personal, academic, and professional growth that you have gained. All of you should be proud of your achievements as you go on now to make your mark in the world. This is a very fascinating and exciting time in Africa, with many opportunities and possibilities unfolding around you. We look forward to you staying connected with us. You are part of a network of the College of Engineering, which includes Pittsburgh and Silicon Valley, as well as the broader university community. We sincerely want to hear of your activities and accomplishments, as well as receive your advice. Please be active alumni. As you take this step into your professional life, like the graduates before you, my hope is that you will be a leader and you will make a difference. The world needs hardworking people like you to solve some of its most difficult problems. Don't ever stop asking, why is something the way it is? Or how can you change the world? Go out and find your own audacious goals like Roger Bannister. So on behalf of the College of Engineering at Carnegie Mellon University, congratulations to all of you and your families. We are all very proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dean Sanders, for reminding us that it only takes one person to change the world. Next, we have a very special award. We're going to now have the introduction of today's valedictorian. I know, whoop, it's okay. And today's valedictorian is Mr. Adebayo Ayomide Oshingbesan. Adebayo is the first child of a family of 5, born and bred in Nigeria by 2 teachers. He graduated with a first-class degree in engineering from the University of Ibadan. At CMU, he earned his master's degree in information technology, specializing in applied machine learning and software engineering. He is interested in AI research and applications. When he's not writing code, he enjoys watching and playing sports like chess, football, among others, and rewatching old classics like The Last Airbender and Sherlock Holmes. I don't know that those are classics. His life's goal is to live a life that's worthy of emulation. I think you have done this today. Welcome to the stage, Adebayo.
Graduating class of 2020, class of 2021, and class of 2022, Honorable Minister, members of the Diplomatic Corps, family and friends, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. Good morning. So it's a privilege and honor to stand here representing the class of class of 2022. When I got the email from the Office of Student Affairs that I was nominated as valedictorian, I was actually shocked, partly because I was not expecting it, and partly because now I could not wear a t-shirt and jeans. So I'll begin my speech by quoting from a man I've come to admire more and more in recent years, Jürgen Klopp. He once said, and I quote, "Giving your absolute best does not guarantee you get anything. It is just the only chance that you get something." This statement resonates with me because it highlights a very important lesson in my life, that it is okay to give your best to a dream and get nothing, or seemingly nothing in return. It does not mean you should give less the next time. It only means you should do more. Of course, this is only true if you have not lost all your money in crypto like some of us. However, like my parents say, whatever is worth doing at all is worth doing well. I got into CMU-Africa at my second attempt, and this was at least 20 graduate school rejections within the space of 2 years. I knew it was going to be difficult to get into a machine learning degree, but here I am, living the dream of 2018 Adebayo 4 years later. Have I been lucky? I think so. But did I end that luck by failing forward? I think so too. I know this kind of story is not unique to me because I've had the opportunity to hear from at least a lot of my classmates regarding their journey to CMU. For many of us, our paths were as non-linear as the radio activation function. But today, we stand here at the end of a phase, celebrating the fact that things worked out in the end. CMU-Africa has helped us to understand how much more we could achieve. A friend who struggled with PFON became someone who could complete deep learning. I mean, there were tears, but it was done. Another friend spoke about how she transformed from a person that was afraid of failure to a person that saw failure as a step to growth. Yet, another fellow graduate testified as to how his journey in the past 2 years pivoting to a new field taught him the essence of self-value. For others, CMU-Africa just opened them to a whole new world of possibilities, shifting them from a local mindset to a more global mindset through the various multicultural interactions that we've had to have. Despite the difficulties and challenges we all faced because of the pandemic, we have learned that the seemingly impossible, like finishing cloud computing, is possible. On a personal note, I must confess that my most profound lessons at CMU were non-academic. 11:59 p.m. had nothing on me. I was almost always asleep by 10 p.m. But my time at the academic and research minister taught me plenty about collaboration and leading in complex multicultural settings through my interaction with faculty, administrators, and the student body. Before CMU, I would never have put myself up for an elective position, but after neglecting the advice of not taking 54 units in my first semester, I felt I could take on the world. Did I? I don't think so. It was more difficult than I thought. However, this allowed me to develop relationships and lifetime friendships across the continent. Relationships I would forever be grateful for. Furthermore, as a big self-critic, I believe that giving your best meant 100% all the time. But this thinking was completely changed when I worked as an administrative assistant with the Office of Admission and Recruitment and as a teaching assistant, that sometimes your best could actually be an 80%. You should always give it a go regardless. Never self-reject or underestimate how good your 80% is. I am not ignorant of the fact that the level of expectations on every member of the graduating class must have risen astronomically. We have our families here, and I know they want us to move on to so-called bigger things. As the saying goes, the reward for hard work is more work. Despite this new level of expectation, I hope we all remember to give ourselves credit for how far we have come. Remember today, even while we were at CMU doing our program, was a far-off dream. We all felt the immense pressure of delivering results at anxiety-raising rates at CMU. As we embark on our less life journey where we will impact Africa and the world, I encourage us to take the lessons of resilience and courage and hard work that I've learned in the past 2 years of our lives into this new phase. Learn from all those failures in the same way we learned from our assignments. Paraphrasing Klopp once more, the only way defeat becomes a disaster is if we fail to learn from them. The rejections and failures we experience going forward are all just feedback. They are not verdicts. I want to appreciate the role of those who have played a part in our success story. Today's celebration is as much about us as is it about them. At the last graduation, student speaker Uwamariya rightly said it takes a village to raise a child. To our parents, thank you for all the sleepless nights you have had nurturing us into the adults we are now. As a friend of mine who just recently became a mother is learning, there is actually no baby girl for life once you have a baby. To our significant others, siblings, family, loved ones, and friends, thank you for being our biggest cheerleaders, even at points where we doubted ourselves. To the CMU-Africa teaching staff, thank you for your help in helping us grow as both individuals and professionals. To the almost ever smiling CMU administrative staff, thank you for supporting us and doing your very best to ensure that we succeed. CMU-Africa was a great preparation ground for every one of us. Through the gruesome schedule, we have been able to build and strengthen our capacity as individuals, As a senior brother used to tell me, capacity comes by stretching. To the graduating class of 2022, we did it. From energy systems to network security, to deep learning, to cloud computing, and all the other courses that decided to be the Jim Moriarty to our Sherlock Holmes. We won. Let us remember that time and chance happens to us all. Failure and uncertainties are a part of life. Fail fast, fail forward. Let us learn to use these experiences to give our best again and again. Keep nurturing the relationships and skills you have built here at CMU-Africa. Also, remember to pay this opportunity forward, be it through mentoring, volunteering, or even by just expanding someone's worldview to know what is achievable. It was a pleasure studying with you all, seeing your Zoom initials, and hearing your faceless voices. Thank you for the Zoom parties and the occasional discussions we had when we did meet. Thank you all for the memories. Enjoy the day you end it.
It's always so inspiring to hear from our students. So thank you very much for those special words. Let's have another round of applause for our volunteers. So it's now my privilege and honor to introduce the 2022 commencement speaker. Mrs. Tsitsi Masiyiwa is an African philanthropist and a social entrepreneur. She is the executive chair and co-founder of the Delta Philanthropies and Higher Life Foundation. Higher Life's primary goal is to invest in human capital and to build thriving individuals, communities, and sustainable livelihoods. As a result of her work and establishing and growing the Higher Life Foundation over the last 25 years, she is an advisor and thought partner to universities, national leaders, and social entrepreneurs. She also serves on the boards of various international non-government organizations working in education, global health, gender, and youth empowerment. Finally, she has been an unwavering advocate for women in education, something that closely aligned with our values at CMU. Please come to the podium, and thank you very much.
I feel so jealous this morning. I wish I was a student once again. So a very good morning to you all. Good morning. It's such a pleasure to be here today and to be celebrating with you, those of you who are graduating. And I get the unique honor of celebrating with the class of 2020, class of 2021, and class of 2022. I want to acknowledge the Honorable Minister Valentine Uwamariya, the Minister of Education, Government of Rwanda. Thank you for just the vision and the passion that is so contagious to all of us Africans. We love what Rwanda does, and it's always such a privilege when we have the opportunity to come and weigh in with a little bit of counsel to our students and community at large. I want to recognize the members of the Diplomatic Corps who are here, Dr. William Sanders, the Dean of the College of Engineering, Dr. Alan Robinson, Director, CMU-Africa, distinguished ladies, faculty staff. Boy, were you celebrated today. I love that. Yeah, it makes the day very memorable, and I'm sure they feel really appreciated. Now, there are so many special guests today. Those of you who are graduating, and of course, guardians and parents who are here today. But I just want to give a big recognition and shout out to a special group of people called mothers. You know, the role that mothers play can never be adequately explained in human language. The support that mothers give, the way mothers play a role of holding everything together. When things are not going right, they are the stable and the steady hand that reminds everybody to stay on course, to fight the fight of faith, and to keep going. And I know many of you have had opportunities to thank your parents, but I honestly just want to say to the mothers, without your role, without your words, without your tears, your prayers, without your willingness to keep silent when you should speak, to remain humble, even when it doesn't look like you have been heard, and sometimes when our rights and our boundaries are not respected, but we remain the very, like I said, steady hand and the strong platform by which we build success for our children and our families. So thank you very much. I also recognize that there are many parents who were not able to make it today who I know wanted to celebrate. And maybe there may be some of you who are graduating today whose parents are not here. Maybe they've passed on, or maybe you never knew your parents. Whichever category you fit into, I just want to say, honestly, if they were here, they would be so super proud of you and would love to be celebrating with you this very special day. I just want to tell you a little bit of a story. I come from a family of 5 girls, and my mother gave birth to 5 children in 6 years. And I'm the youngest of 5 girls. So you can imagine the day I was born, when the community got to hear that I was a girl, there was no celebration. There was much despair. And when people looked at my mom, my dad, it was with a look of, what a shame. And then I gave birth to 5 girls. And I have to say, so I have 5 girls and a son, but I have to say the number of times my friends, colleagues, relatives came and told me, once I had the first daughter, that we are praying for you, you're gonna get the son. And then the next one, we are praying for you, the son is coming. And eventually, you know, God blessed me with my son. I wasn't trying, I wasn't looking for a son, by the way. I just happened to have been a super, super productive mom. So when I reflect at the role my mother played, she was a teacher, primary school teacher, teaching grade 1, and she left Zimbabwe to go and work in the UK when I was 5 years old, so she could become, her highest aspiration was to be a state-registered nurse. And through her blood, sweat, and tears, she paid school fees for all of us to go to really good schools. I didn't understand it then. When she returned to Zimbabwe, I was already in university. And I had anger in my heart. I was angry because I felt she had not celebrated those days when I needed her, when I was on the sports field, getting awards, when I was struggling in school, when I felt that I didn't fit in, when I felt when other children had their mothers coming and mine was not there. I didn't have an opportunity to tell her how much I felt because a couple of years after she returned, she passed away, she had cancer. But I promise you, a day does not go by when I do not think of my mother. And just imagine if she had not paid the price to separate herself from her husband. She remained married, but lived away in order to ensure that these 5 girls would have what she would consider a phenomenal life. So these are the things that I'm reflecting on at this age that I would love you to reflect on as you take on your onward journey, and truly a journey of success. I want to share another story, and this time I'm turning to the year 2000. I don't know if any of you, you're engineers, did you ever hear of Y2K? Okay, none of you, okay. You know, in 1999, there was a lot of chaos, confusion, and a lot of talk and a pressure and a feeling of what's going to happen when we enter into the year 2000. Now, we've been told that some of the computers had not been properly programmed, and that some of the things that were linked to computers would stop working, or computers would send chaotic messages. So I got tired of hearing this stuff. Thank goodness then we didn't have some of the social media. I was about to mention names, but I won't mention names, but we didn't have some of the platforms that you have today. But still, it became a subject of discussion everywhere you went. Now, by then, we had started as a family, we had set up a family foundation that was focusing on giving scholarships to vulnerable children, especially orphaned. And we had done this for a couple of years, but a very small number we were focusing on because of limited resources. But by the year 2000, or rather 1999, our business had just received a license to build a mobile telephone network. So we were excited and could see the vast opportunities we had to expand this education program. So I just, after having fought through for this license, I was not going to be in a place of despair thinking of what's going to happen in the year 2000. For me, it was, if it's chaotic, it's okay. I've already been through the worst. But I sat with my husband and we began to reflect on what was one way in which we could make entry into 2000 that much more special. So we decided to hire the University of Zimbabwe and have a massive party. We invited 600 children. All these children were children who had been left orphaned and were mainly being looked after through institutions, so orphanages. It was going to be 3 days, so if anything went drastically wrong, we would be literally in good company, in the right place, and doing the thing that we really love, being with these children. So the children arrived, and as we were doing the registration and very excited, we had prepared all sorts of games for them to play. I noticed one little boy. He looked around 6, 7, and he had a very big scar on his head. So I went over to one of the carers who was looking after the group of them. And I said, "Oh, what happened to him? And what's his name?" So they told me his name, but for today I'll call him Jethro. So they said, "Oh, it's Jethro." I said, "What happened?" And they said, "Can we share with you later?" I said, "Okay." And when we were having an evening meal, we sat together and the carer began to tell me his story. He said Jeffrey's dad had been really mentally troubled, and because he was in the village, nothing had really been done. Generally, the community stayed away from the family and just left him to live his own life. every now and then, people would inquire, after the mother, but no one really had any contact with the dad. And one day, in his moment of deep anguish, he had taken an axe and killed his wife and 2 children, 2 daughters, and Jethro. And then he wrapped them and, and put them in a sack and hid them in the house. Nobody came to knock on the door day 1, day 2, day 3. And then, but people in the community became worried and informed the police. So the police came and came in and opened the door and discovered what had happened. He also, took his own life. And when they just assumed everybody was gone, but in one of the bags, they saw there was life. And that there was little Jethro bleeding profusely. He survived, and he made it to this event. I know this is a gut-wrenching story to share, but I believe in authenticity. It shaped what I do. It shaped what my values are, and it shaped my love for the continent. There's so many problems we face on the continent. There's so much pain. But my heart's desire is to see, I'm sorry for being so emotional. I'm so proud of you because of the decision you have made. But my desire is we have an opportunity to rebuild our continent. We rebuild it first by loving it. How do we love it? By loving the problems. We have to appreciate the problems. We have to take ownership of the challenges that Africa has. We have to have a willingness to take these God-given talents that are so unique. You are the creme de la creme. This is as good as it gets. But it takes audacity to say, you know what is going to be my big break? For some of you, the big break may be money, that you get a job in one of these massive companies, high salary, travel the world. It's a break. For others, it could be a moment of obligation, like the moment of obligation I had, that irrespective of what you eventually become in life, whether you become the most powerful politician or you become the most influential leader or the richest whatever, at the end of the day, if we collectively as a community make a decision that we're going to love this continent out of its pain and suffering, we have the opportunity to create a compelling environment for future generations to come. I know I'm speaking to master students, so some of you have had maybe a work experience already, and you're already beginning to dream, to plan, to aspire for challenges ahead. But I would want to ask you to take a step back and ask yourself, what is it that I'm going to do? Sure that I write my own story, but that leaves our continent much better than the way it was when we came. Live a life that is authentic, that is real. Make sure you continue to build and thrive on the communities that you have already begun to form through your networks and your friendships. And last, the work that I do gives me so much joy. I would never, ever think of any other kind of life. I have many opportunities, I have many choices, but greatest joy is when I'm in those communities and building platforms that ensure that people are able to achieve their dreams and purposes. So lastly, congratulations to the class of 2020, 2021, and 2022. May you have a day filled with joy today, and may you celebrate your mothers and your parents. Congratulations. God bless you.
Thank you, Mrs. Masiyiwa, for those really inspiring words and for leading by example. So now it's my honor, distinguished guest, to introduce our keynote speaker. She's the Minister of Education of the Republic of Rwanda, Honorable Minister Valentine Uwamariya. She is currently the Minister of Education in the government of Rwanda. Before her appointment there, she served as the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of training, institutional development, and research at Rwanda Polytech. Prior to joining Rwanda Polytech, she was Dean of the School of Science at the College of Science and Technology at the University of Rwanda. Dr. Valentine holds a BS in chemistry from the National University of Rwanda. She received her Master of Science degree in chemistry from Witwatersrand University in South Africa. In 2013, she received her PhD from UNESCO IHE in Delft University of Technology in the Netherlands in water science and environmental technology. Dr. Valentine has been involved in teaching and research in areas such as water quality and related issues for more than 19 years. She's published many papers in peer-reviewed journals and attended national and international conferences. But she's now a leader in the area of education and is a visionary in terms of developing the school system and education systems in Rwanda to serve all of the citizens. So welcome, and we're very honored to have you here today, Minister Valentine.
Dean of the College of Engineering, Carnegie Mellon University, Executive Chair and co-founder of Higher Life Foundation, Tsitsi Masiyiwa, my sister, very inspiring lesson given to us. Thank you so much. Director of CMU-Africa, members of the Diplomatic Corps here present, CMU-Africa community, meaning faculty, staff, and alumni, families and loved ones of the graduating class, and dear beloved graduating classes of 2022, but I'm informed that graduating class of 2020 and 2021 are here also present. I'm delighted and honored to be addressing you at this 9th graduation ceremony of the master's degree from Carnegie Mellon University, Africa. I'm delighted that we have at long last been able to hold this in-person ceremony, given that we have had to have virtual ceremonies for both 2020 and 2021, given the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. I congratulate the graduating class of 2022 and recognize that your hard work has paid off. This is not only cause for celebration for you, but also for the many parents, relatives, family members, and friends who have supported you throughout your CMU-Africa journey. I'm delighted to acknowledge that there are 76 graduates at this year's graduation ceremony, coming from 12 different countries in Africa. As I said, I congratulate also the graduating classes of 2020 and 2021. I welcome all those who have been able to make this in-person ceremony. Not only did you have to overcome the unique challenges faced as a result of COVID-19, but you also had to celebrate your graduation ceremony by virtual means. I'm delighted that today you are able to be with us and we can celebrate your achievements together with the CMU-Africa family. I take this opportunity to welcome the new Dean of the College of Engineering, Dr. Bill Sanders. I have seen that you took over this challenging role at the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic and have now finally been able to travel to join us at this graduation event. Thank you so much. You are very welcome in Rwanda, and I know that this will be only the first of many visits that you will make to our beautiful country. I also welcome the new director of CMU-Africa, Dr. Alan Robinson. I thank the director and senior management of Carnegie Mellon University Africa and the members of the Joint Advisory Board for your continued commitment and support for this program and for being with us today and sharing in this joyful occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, the government of Rwanda greatly values the strategic partnership with Carnegie Mellon University as one of the key strategies to help capacity building in science and technology in support of Rwanda's social and economic growth. I note with appreciation that the current agreement between the government of Rwanda will conclude at the end of June this year, and the new 10-year agreement was signed early this year. I recognize that this will ensure that the great benefits and achievements of the partnership to date will continue and only increase over the coming years in support of the economic transformation of Rwanda and the continent as a whole through alumni of CMU-Africa, equipped with the knowledge and values needed to achieve their full potential as individuals and for the benefit of their societies. The number of alumni since the start of the program are now numbering 328 master's degree graduates, and with today's graduation, this will bring the number to over 400 alumni trained in information and communication technology areas including applied machine learning, cybersecurity, software engineering, software development, network technologies, energy power systems, and information technology entrepreneurship. This has been achieved with the strong support of the government of Rwanda and other partners, including MasterCard Foundation, Smart Africa, Minds, and CMU-Africa internal scholarships, meaning here Innovators Forward Fellowship Fund and CIT Dean's Funds. I thank you for your support in making this a reality. Dear graduates, we are particularly proud of your achievements. You can now celebrate that all your hard work has paid off. As you all know, it takes a village to raise a child, and behind every graduate stands a very proud family. We congratulate you and we thank all the friends and families here for your support to these brilliant young minds. Dear graduates, this is only the start of many more achievements to follow. The knowledge and tools you have received at CMU-Africa will help you identify and take advantage of the opportunities presented before you to achieve your dreams to the betterment of your future your home, your countries, and the continent at large. As you may all be aware, ICT was chosen by the government of Rwanda as one of the key enablers that will help achieve Rwanda's vision of economic growth and social development. This was the vision of the government of Rwanda when they approached and they welcomed CMU to run its regional center of excellence in Rwanda, and particularly in Rwanda to serve the whole Africa. The government of Rwanda recognized that CMU, as a world leader in information technology and engineering education, was the right partner to help it realize this ambition and provide students from Rwanda and the continent the opportunity to benefit from the opportunity to benefit and to obtain a globally competitive research-based graduate education in Africa at CMU-Africa. The country invested in you because you are the future of the continent, and we believe in your potential. We believe that when young people are equipped with the right tools and empowered, we all stand to gain. That is how we are able to stand on our own 2 feet and control our destiny. I therefore encourage you to go forward, work harder, remain focused on your goals, and most importantly, believe in yourselves. Every path you take should be taken with utmost confidence that you can make a difference for yourselves, your families, and for your country. Everyone in this room is rooting for you and will provide all the support they can to help you navigate through the challenges you may face ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to conclude by extending my heartfelt appreciation to the many parents, relatives, family members, and friends who have supported today's graduates throughout their CMU-Africa journey. I know that we owe significant thanks to you for ensuring that through your support, the graduates have managed to successfully complete their studies, and through today's ceremony, become full CMU graduates. Once again, I congratulate you. I congratulate the graduating class on your achievement today, and I commend you to use the skills and knowledge you have gained both in your own future and careers, and particularly in the support of the future of Rwanda and the region as we continue to develop towards our future knowledge economy. I thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. It is always our pleasure to have your support and attendance at our graduation ceremony. Next, we are going to recognize students who have award distinctions. We will now, these are students who have excelled in research and leadership. I will welcome to the stage Assistant Research Professor, Dr. Edith Luhunga, to present the Jeremiah Mpagazihe Rising Researcher Award. A round of applause for Dr. Edith.
Graduates, Honorable Minister, members of the diplomatic corps, family and friends, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. Good morning. Today, I'm honored to present the Jeremiah N. Mpagazehe Rising Researcher Award. This award was established in 2017 to honor the legacy of scholarship and research of the late Dr. Jeremiah Mpagazehe, who was a CMU alumnus and a scholar in residence at CMU-Africa. The award annually recognizes a graduating student at CMU-Africa who has demonstrated exceptional leadership and scholarship through their research contributions. The 2022 recipient of the Jeremiah Mpagazehe Rising Researcher Award is Faith Bagire. Faith completed 2 research projects on repurposing lithium-ion batteries and on clean energy for economic activities. He demonstrated the former during a visit by His Excellence, the President of Guinea-Bissau, to CMU-Africa, and he aims to present the latter, which was fully funded by Volkswagen Rwanda, at either the 2022 Power Africa or the 2022 Southern Power Electronics Conferences. Faith served as a teaching assistant in the 2021 orientation program and was president of the Energy and Embedded Systems Club. He was also invited to the organizing committee of the 2022 Southern Power Electronics Conference. Let us welcome Faith to receive the award. Now I'd like to introduce Dr. David Vernon to present the Lakshmi Subramanian Student Excellence Award.
Distinguished guests, I am honored to present the Lakshmi Subramanian CMU-Africa Student Excellence Award. This award is given to students who are considered to have best inspired their fellow students to a love of learning through a combination of intellect and character, high scholarly achievement, and engagement with the CMU-Africa community. Each year, there are 2 recipients of this award, one from the MSIT degree program and one from the MSECE degree program. Ladies and gentlemen, from the MSIT program, the 2022 recipient of the Lakshmi Subramanian CMU-Africa Student Excellent Award is Ayabami Esther Olanwejua. So, Esther was the Student Guild Minister for International Students and was instrumental in helping our students successfully integrate and stay connected during the very difficult COVID lockdown. A MasterCard Foundation scholar, she gave back to the community by teaching programming skills to undergraduate students. She led the Women in Tech Club, and she became a mother in her last semester. And she became a mother in her last semester while still maintaining an exemplary academic record. She's been admitted to 2 PhD programs, one at the University of Manchester and one at the University of Melbourne. Well, let us welcome Esther to receive the award. Ladies and gentlemen, from the MSECE program, the 2022 recipient of the Lakshmi Subramanian CMU-Africa Student Excellence Award is Favor Adorinto. During her time at CMU-Africa, Favor was the Vice President of the Techie Talkers Toastmasters Club and the Vice President of the Women in Tech Club. She is one of the first 2 students to successfully complete the Advanced Study Program for the MSECE degree. Again, achieving exemplary academic results. With 2 other CMU students, Favor was responsible for an initiative that will target girls in secondary schools with the aim of bridging the gender gap in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Let us welcome Favor to receive the award. Congratulations to all 2022 award winners. Thank you.
Well, almost to the main event. So I have the honor to present the class of 2022 candidates for the College of Engineering, graduating class of 2022. Will you please stand? All right, thank you. You may take your seats. I need to present the next class. I have the honor to present the class of 2021 candidates for the College of Engineering. Graduating class of 2021, will you please stand? All right. Thank you. You may take your seats. I have the honor to present the class of 2020 candidates for the College of Engineering. Graduating class of 2020, will you please stand? Thank you. You may please take your seats. And now we've arrived to that stage in the program. We're going to award diplomas. So Dr. Sanders, if you could please join me up at the podium as we proceed to the award the degrees.
Celestine Ngarambe Abi. Adebayo Oshingbesan. Eniola Ajiboye. Aimé Jean-Baptiste Akimana. Emanuela Ethomam Amechi. Luc German Atakpa. Julienne Ayingamie. Fournier Boris Lamy. Yona Biarugaba. Percy Chukudi. David Kobina. Courage Echo. Charles Gatete. Ifanis Undai. Francis Jingo. Liz Cabarer.
Yes!
Kelvin Kamande. Peruth Kamashazi. David Kimanti. Abdirahman Mohammed. Eugène Mukeshimana. Clément Ndatabaye. Egide Kabuzinzi. Chukwemeka Okobi. Israel Oladejo. Ayobami Esther Lanrewaju. Dina Onyino. Charles Kwei. Catherine Wanjiru. Isaac Sagara. Michael Sambu. Mercilene Tanui. Jean-Paul Tuisenge.
We will now award the graduates of the Master of Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering for the class of 2022.
Marie-Louise Wibambe. Adamo Abbas. Kwejo Ejapon Cha. Emmanuel Anor. Arolo Olaiwola. Paul Asimwe. Faith Bagire. Emenike Goodluck. Rukoya Sodik. Jean Damascène Habiman. Théogène Areriman. Didier Iradukund. Pacifique Iradukund. Alléluia Mireille Kirezi. Evaline Ambalwa Loba. Hadush Malet. Mohamed Bangura. Mohamed Seydou. Peter Mukoza Mukasa. Daniela Ngarambe. Janvier Shimumukiza. Patrick Nzabamwita. Faustin Zitonda. Moise Sangwa Mukunzi. Kevin Shaka. Patrick Tumusime.
We will now award the class of 2022 graduates of Master of Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering Advanced Study.
Favor Aderinto. Nahom Biran.
A round of applause for the class of 2022. You all may be seated. I would like to ask the class of 2021 to rise. We will now award the graduates of the Master of Science in Information Technology.
Jospin Bahizi Rugamba. Patrick Dushimimana. Akintayo Tahir Jabbar. Isaac Manzi. Sheila Mbadi. Mubarak Mikhail. Innocent Mukoki. Songa Chris Musonera. John Bright Rubaiza. Odilo Mutuyingabo Rugamba. Eric Ngabonzima. Blaise Viateur Niigena. Elifaz Niodusenga. Aline Neon Saba. Gaston Caramba. Geoffrey Njogu. Jonathan Rukundo. Samukeliso Mabarani. Sam Seneza. Jean-Baptiste Tuyizere. Derek Yesashimwe.
We will now award the graduates of Master of Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering.
Sami Gasana. Tanya Akumu. Geoffrey Munyaneza. Goran Clea Joyce. Margaret Odero.
Let's applause our class of 2021. You all may be seated. Class of 2020, please rise. We will award the graduates for the Master of Science in Information Technology.
Sylvia Asimwe. Beatrice Birir. David Butera. Alice China. Emmanuel Fungaro. Fraterne Kagame. Deus Makombe. Patrick Manirakis. Jean Sauveur Miserere Rukundo. Stephen Mokoro. Stapin Muberangabo. Orly Mugwaneza. Andrew Musoke. Dominique Nirushkwa Maboko. Loïc Noiri. Kizito Nwaiti Mbie. Sabin Sheja. Faustine Chimwa. Clascence Neba Chou. Sia Suma. Amon Tumwebazi. Marie-Pierre Marlene Umohoza. Abigail Woolley. Plaka Umuhire. Stephen Kijoma.
We will now award the graduates of the Master of Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering.
Aziz Oluwafemi. Jean-Paul Izabayo. Bereket Fresgi. Charles Yusuf. Solange Iyubu. Nathalie Uwamahoro. Gloria Umutesi. Gaspar Nzasabimfura. Patrick Nwari. Edwin Mukebi. Kenneth Kamurali. Rose Kamau. Chris Carrera.
Let's give our graduates an applause.
Congratulations, all graduates. You may take your seats.
Congratulations once again to all our graduates. You are now official alumni. Next, I would like to welcome Mr. Bobson Rugambwa, President of the CMU-Africa Alumni Association and graduate of the class of 2018, who brings greetings for the alumni and officially welcome you to the Alumni Association. Bobson is the co-founder and CEO of MVN Limited, a Rwandan fintech banking, the unserved and underserved in rural Africa. A computer scientist, innovator, and techpreneur, Bobson is passionate about using technology to build solutions that make life better. He's also a student of sustainable energy for development and the link between energy and capital as catalyst for economic development. He was a winner of the prestigious Reach for Change Digital Changemakers Award in 2018 and the Next Einstein Forum Ambassador to Rwanda from 2018 to 2020. Bobson holds a Master of Science in Information Technology degree from Carnegie Mellon University. While at CMU-Africa, Bobson was an active member of the Techie Talk Toastmasters and Energy and Embedded Systems clubs, and also served as the president of the Student Guild. He currently serves as the president of the CMU-Africa Alumni Association. Welcome, Bobson.
Graduating classes of 2022, 2021, and 2020, the Minister of Education, keynote speaker, members of the diplomatic corps, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Yes, it is already afternoon, I believe. It is a great honor for me to be here today to celebrate this milestone with all of you, the graduates. So allow me to take this opportunity on behalf of myself, of the Alumni Committee, and the entire CMU-Africa alumni to congratulate you on this day. Congratulations. You made it, and we are very proud of you, and I hope you feel as proud of the achievement that you have reached today as everyone else who is in this room does. Today is a very special day. On one hand, it marks the end of your time as students, a culmination of 2 years of hard work, sleepless nights, 11:59. Everyone has gone through this program, knows about that. But also it marks the beginning of yet another journey for you as alumni, as ambassadors of this great institution, and as members of a global network of over 115,000 graduates. People have gone through these various programs, this great institution that are now out and making an impact and a change in the world that we live in. I pray and hope that the skills that you have gained over this period of time, you'll be able to apply yourselves in your communities, in your countries, and wherever life takes you. And I hope that the lifelong friendships that you have made will continue to serve you. About 4 years ago today, I was seated where you were seated, and I was as excited, but also as uncertain, because I did not know what would happen next. But I can tell you that the world out there is waiting for you, and we'll be very excited to have you. And as members of the Alumni Association, as those that have gone before you, we are ready to support you. We are ready to walk this transition journey with you. And we are excited about having you, the biggest addition so far to the association. And we look forward to working with you to continually give our contribution to the university that has served us well, that has equipped us well, and that has helped us to build friendships and relationships that will serve us well into the future. So on behalf of the CMU-Africa Alumni Association, I take this privilege to officially welcome you to the community. We're excited to have you, and congratulations once again, and all the best for the future. Thank you.
Well, we've reached the end. But it isn't really the end. We're going to do it again. No. But it's really the beginning of your journey as Carnegie Mellon graduates and as members of the Carnegie Mellon family. So stay in touch, come and visit. We'll be looking forward to celebrating all your achievements and your accomplishments. And I think that's it. Godspeed. And I'm just going to call up Gbemi to call the ceremony to a close. But we'll have a reception out after this. So, Gbemi.
Thank you, Alan. And knowing that I stand between you and the cocktail outside, I'll hurry up. Once again, we just want to thank you all for being here. We also kindly ask that all our guests remain seated. The platform party and the graduates, please stand for the academic recessional. The platform party will lead the recessional, then followed by the graduates. Congratulations, and see you on the other side.